What do you got to say?
I think my biggest pet peeve is when people give fictional characters, like in TVs and movies, like nicknames. Like when they're talking about them, like they're referring to them as like they know them in real life. You know what I'm saying?
Not a fucking clue.
Give me a...
And then what you saying, how you miss me? Yeah, you miss me. And all the things that we did. We said we gonna travel from the islands to Madrid. We had a lot of plans, but they all disappeared. Why? Oh, because of some kids. But it's okay, cause I'm moving different. Don't be saying nothing when I'm posted with other bitches. Pour for my brothers.
Confused.
Auto parts. Bow!
Okay, I have a question.
Yeah.
Do you ever get, like, think...
What the fuck? That's why? What? Do you know what I said at the very beginning of this video?
What?
I said your burger tastes like onions.
I said it smells like that too.
They put a fucking onion ring in my french fries, and it's a mystery, and like, I'm like eating like all these fries, and they all taste like onions. I'm like, what's going on? And I get to the bottom of it.
You didn't
literally
think to discover?
I got to the bottom of it, and it was an onion ring. Oh my god.
Get rid of it. Like you're waving it around, and I can
Nick, you act
smell
like
it.
you're gonna die. I was about to throw it outside, but now that makes me want to keep it in here for a little bit longer. It's not that. Chris, that was just unnecessary.
Yeah, okay,
Nick, yeah. Now you got hit with an onion ring, you stupid kid. I don't even want these fries anymore. No, they're even remotely close to that onion ring.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Bow!
I'm really angry at you.
Shut the fuck up.
That just upset me.
Yeah, I don't care. You upset me by saying, get rid of it, as I'm like, about to roll down the window.
It's just, I knew that no one gave a fuck. Not one soul gave a fuck that you got an onion ring. No one gave a fuck. So I was like, get rid of it maybe. Because nobody cared about you.
Nobody cares about you not wanting to smell them.
I didn't think people cared about it. You thought people cared about you.
People do give a fuck.
No one cares.
I bet you I'll see a million edits about why people were like...
Now you will. Now you will.
Hey!
Nope.
Nope.
I'm not allowing that.
Okay, then
no.
listen. Learn how to listen.
No.
Learn to listen.
Say it calmly.
Okay. I bet you there are more people that care about my fries having an onion ring than you not wanting that onion ring in the car.
Now they will, and now they'll go back and talk about it.
What do you think people care about more? Me having an onion ring in my fries or him not wanting
They were both forgettable experiences. They were both forgettable. I'm not saying that me saying I didn't want to smell it was
forgettable. My fries is far more memorable than...
Not true.
No.
Why else
help me out here?
Onion?
I'm not helping out anyone because
why would people?
First of all, people don't care about your situation.
You're arguing like I think people give a fuck that I smelt it. I don't. Okay. I don't think people cared that I smelled the onion ring. I'm arguing that it's one-sided. No one.
I don't think people care about my onion ring in the fries.
But you're talking about it, and I said get rid of it, and then you're like you wouldn't stop. And you're like holding on to it, naming it, dressing it, like it's fine. It's an onion ring.
Why don't you go outside?
Like, I just didn't care. You go outside. Your fucking onion ring's out there. Go get them.
Take a walk.
My God, you didn't take your clothes off. You're probably lonely and
Take
cold.
a walk.
I'm good.
I'm surprised you didn't eat
I'm good. Yeah, I'm leaving that in. I just got body shamed by Chris Sturniolo, fat phobic.
No, I'm not. I'm just surprised you didn't.
Yes, sir. You just body shamed me.
It has nothing
and I'm
to
keeping
do.
it in the video.
It has nothing to do with your size. I just know your big appetite.
Okay. Do you ever feel like you just get way too...
You're so stupid. You guys are so stupid. Shut the fuck up.
I did. Okay.
I did. No one cares. Nobody cares.
He cared. He asked.
I don't give a fuck.
He literally asked me a question.
Why don't you put that pinky down before you keep pointing it at me?
Why just the pinky?
I felt like it was a lot closer to me than all your other fingers.
Tickling
Matt, get the fuck off of me, bro.
Tickling your chin.
Get off me. Get away, dude. You're so strange.
What I was gonna say is, do you guys ever feel like you just get way too close to like the truth, and the government's gonna stop you? Like sometimes I'm just talking and talking, I'm thinking, and I'm like, even if I'm alone, I'm just thinking about it. Like I'm getting real close to unveiling some crazy things that I know the government's trying to suppress, and one day I won't be surprised if they come stop me.
Really? You think the government's watching you that much?
Well, just, I don't think they're watching
I think the government has a list of 10 people that scare them and Nick's on it.
I agree. Like, they're just, like, 10 people are just getting way too awfully close to the truth.
So give us some of the things you're really close on.
Well, I just think about all, like, the different people you see every single day, and the amount of, like, different, like, routines. Like, you have to think, when you go to, like, the grocery store, right? You could bump into, like, a high amount of, like, 90, 100 people in the grocery store,
Correct.
right? And it's just like all those people are there with a separate goal and mission. And every single person has their own drive and their own like end goal for what they're shopping for. There could be a full breakout of anger and people dueling and fighting. There could be an FBI spy lurking through the shelves to try and get to an end goal. What I'm saying is, like, I don't think I'm necessarily close to unveiling or uncovering something. I just think some people are, and I'm like, I'm fearful for them. Because, like, I saw these two guys, the reason I brought this up, that I have a podcast, and they were talking about just, like, some crazy thing. Like, this guy thought he found Bigfoot, like, for sure, like, for real. And then he was dead. Like, I think he let die after coming close contact to things. Like, that's just, like, a thing that I feel...
If you, like, die on us, should I, like, check what you've been working on? To see if it was the government?
Sure. I feel like if they kill
What
him,
I'm
they're
thinking
gonna
of,
take
take away whatever he's been thinking.
Oh my god.
But what I'm thinking of
no,
is,
you have to
like-
give us, like, a folder with, like, a password.
No, I'll find a way. But what I'm thinking of is just the amount, like, I think something underrated we do as, like, humankind
It's let a lot of things slide.
we look too quickly past people who are close to discovering something or know about something that just die or vanish. You know what I'm saying? No one, you die once. Think about that. You can die one time, you're gone forever. You know what I'm saying? There's way too many people that one death, they're just dying from coming close to something. You know what I'm saying, or do I sound crazy?
No, it's like the guy who
Like,
found
what
the
are the
COVID vaccine. He got, like...
right? Like, it's just like, I
Isn't
feel
that
like we
true?
have to look out way more.
Yeah.
Not for me personally, because I don't feel like I'm taking, like, enough steps towards, like, a goal here of something like I'm unveiling. First, I'm a YouTuber.
But my thing is,
like, I
if,
sit
my
in
thing is,
car.
right, if the government's hiding something, right, and they're doing a good enough job, you might find it by accident. Because you might not even know what you're looking for.
Huh.
So
Like
what
a
if...
hidden in plain sight type thing.
Correct. So
Love
what if
those.
one day you find, like, a special stone that isn't supposed to be where it's supposed to be, and you pick it up and it starts, like, glowing, and then you just gets, like, sniped in the back
Power
of the
Ranger.
head. Because, like, the government...
Oh.
Because the government picks up so quick that, like, they're like, oh my god, Code Red, he found the stone.
Kid,
like,
what are you looking at?
I agree.
What are you always doing that for? Like, it's just...
I'm not looking at it.
You're talking to Nick, but you're like this.
I'm like...
Like, if I was talking
Okay.
to you right now and I was like this, it's a little weird.
And I'd look
The
at
way
you
that
and I'd be
he...
like, whatever.
Matt, don't you think the way that he just really shut that down was a little suspicious?
I agree.
Like, I feel like you might...
Shut down what?
Like, you were like, oh, I'm not looking at anything. And then
Well,
you
I was
looked
thinking
over.
of the stone being outside, like the
Well, no,
magical
I'm just a
pink
little,
stone
like,
that
sometimes I get a
found.
little
What?
scared.
The one that started glowing, the one from the story.
Oh, I was so confused.
Also, like, we're triplets, right? That's rare.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? What if that was, like, biological warfare created by, like...
Huh?
Like, people set, like, oh, they're gonna be triplets, and, like, one of them needs to turn against the others, and, like, we're gonna plant them there.
Nah, this scares me.
We're gonna plant them there to monitor and see the triplet life, but they know deep down that their enrooted goals are back to come back here and give us the information.
Do you have
Tear
that?
them down.
Or do you know you have to make it somewhere?
I was thinking it was you.
I don't have anything.
Nat? Like, I
What?
just think of, like...
Do you have anywhere to be?
No.
Like, do you guys have... Do either of you have any, like, ulterior motives, like transport conversation or anything? Like, let them know?
What?
Like, cause I just think all the time, like, I'm trapped in my own mind a lot. And I think, like...
I feel like wallets need to be far thinner.
Like,
than,
can we
how thick
believe
they
that,
are.
like, the Hold
Where
on.
are we going?
Hold on, like,
with
the
I feel like just a
FBI
wallet in your pocket's like the thickest thing you can have. Like,
this? Okay.
like look at your wallet.
Well, that just
Like,
depends on what
that
type
shows
of
I got a lot
wallet
of
you
money.
buy.
No, it doesn't.
It
means your
depends
wallet's
what kind of
thick.
wallet you buy, regardless. Can we haven't thought enough.
Why
like,
are you talking
You
about
watch,
I
like,
saw it and I was like, wow,
FBI.
imagine putting that. Can I be real for a second? You wanna know what I think is really impressive?
I just feel like there's so
Crazy
much.
made up stories that are turned into TV shows. Because I think about it and I'm like,
Like, from the start.
oh, I know what you mean.
Like, when you watch the first episode.
Like, like if someone makes a bank robbery show and it's like a great plan.
Yeah, like, why did...
Why'd you have that?
robbed the bank!
I agree.
Why'd you have that plan?
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's
Huh?
or like a TV show where like there's like
Yeah.
an alternative world. Then you
Wow.
like drove through this portal at this time in
Yeah.
that place.
Yeah.
It's like something had to happen to that person for them to
Yep.
like get into the mindset to write this TV show. They're hiding something.
They
That's
were
what
there.
I think.
They were there.
Sure.
Like, they
I wouldn't say
experienced it.
there, but maybe it could be like they were
Maybe
in something
that's their
similar
way of living out their
and the
dream.
government
Do you-
won't let
hold-
them speak about it, so they
Hold
use
on,
the show as
hold
the
on,
voice.
Yeah.
Hold on. Do you ever think, like, that guy was looking right at us? Did
Yeah.
you see that?
Yeah, that was government. That's a government vehicle.
He was looking right at us. First of all, there's
Anyway.
nothing over there. You guys saw that.
Yeah, no, that was.
he
I
was
wouldn't be
scary
surprised if he
looking.
comes back again and like tases us and tries to take us to the government center. I'm being honest.
Oh my god.
Okay,
He could do
next-
it.
next-
What if a claw picked up the van right now and
No,
dropped
because
this
did you
same
see him? It's
claw?
not like he was looking
No,
forward.
he was
driving
looking
like this. Going
Literally,
down
that guy
this
just drove by and was like this.
No, do it this way so I
That
can
was-
look at the camera. He was driving this way, wasn't even looking. There's a parking lot over there with nothing there. Where's he even going? What is over there?
I don't know.
And he's driving like this. Goes, hold on, I have to get in the character to make me laugh. Literally driving. By
And he was in such a sus-mobile, bro.
yeah, like with a really big white beard. He was just like driving,
No, like
old car, and he was just like,
that was Nick. There he is.
oh my god, oh,
I'm
that's
joking.
not him.
I'm joking.
Oh, that's another guy. Woo! But no, what I was saying
He
is,
picks up his hair. I
hold
love
on,
when
but
he
what
does
I was gonna say, we also
Look
got
at
the
such
we're
a-
yelling in a car and all the lights are on, so it's like I'm a little sussed out, but I mean, I'd look too,
Dude,
But anyways,
you have to-
I think it was just because he was
Nick
scary
has such
looking.
like cartoon character mannerisms, you know? Like,
Nick's the type of guy to
run
say
in place
hooray.
before.
Yippee!
Nick's the type to run in place.
I've
before
dead ass
taking
seen
off.
Nick get excited and go like this.
Okay, but
Like,
listen,
legitimately did
listen.
that.
What I'm also thinking is, every single thing that you say, like as an idea, like every idea you have, or if you're joking and you're talking about like a fake scenario, like a fantasy scenario, you're never. I feel like it's not an original thought. Like it happened from like watching a different show, even if it was like when you were like years ago. Like imagine if like there was like a small world and we were all living on it. It's like, nah, you just got that idea from way back in your head from like Horton Hears a Who. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I
Wait,
feel like
I'm
all
totally-
It's like everything in your life, regardless of what you're saying, you low-key got the idea from something else.
Oh, agreed.
Right,
Yeah,
so what I'm
totally
saying
agree.
is
He
like,
said it weird.
Since
Yes.
every single person had to have gotten an idea from something like in their past to like talk about it again,
Oh, snap.
all these fantasy stories and stuff like in the world,
It's other people's perspective on things.
I feel like they just have to be like low key real. Like I don't believe in fantasy. I believe fantasy was real. You know, because like who's making these up?
Oh, I'm with him.
Who's writing like Disney movies as if like you're telling me that was an original thought that you came
wanna
up
know
with?
something
and
I
I
not-
mean, those are like I could believe someone wrote. You have to.
Yeah, but you can believe they
you have
wrote it
to-
because there's another
Hey!
movie that
No,
exists
listen.
already that gave them the
Okay, you
inspiration
have to
for
listen.
that.
You have to listen. There is like creative, like there is like
What,
creative,
dude?
like people create and people have imagination. It's just
Not you.
I have far more imagination and creativity.
No,
ability
you have
than
far
do.
more storage in your membrane
No.
from other things.
No,
that surround
no.
you. And it may
And
not be.
a lot of
it may not
hey,
even be like
a lot
oh,
of. Hey, Nick, a lot of stuff nowadays it's hard to come up with creative general ideas because everything is so like washed out and everything has been used. So that's why it's like there's a difference between being inspired by something and creating something brand new, but it's also very difficult to create something very new.
You want to know
these
something
days.
I don't get? 23andMe tests.
Who's doing shit?
Oh
with
my
that?
god. They shut the parking lot lights off.
Like,
Yeah.
you're telling me, like,
I spit in a tube, and now my grandfather's like an Italian baker from
Exactly. Like, you know,
Baker?
fucking, like bread baker.
Yeah, like we're related to a baker?
I made that up.
Oh.
Totally
I
fake.
thought you took a test. Like
Is he for real? He thought I just-
Wait, he just sounded convincing. I was like, dude, oh, we know this. Like I thought you were just saying like, oh, like we have an Italian
Holy
baker.
shit. Christ. We're catching on.
Don't even.
no, I just don't get, like what you said. Like, I don't get that, like, I can spin this little tube, send it off to some, like, factory, and you're
He's
telling...
looking side to side.
I have another thought.
No, like,
But I wanna
can
let
I
that
listen?
finish.
Can you listen to what I'm gonna say?
Go ahead.
I don't get how, like, I take...
Nick, you realize all our eyes are in this car or forward? Someone could be behind us.
Don't say that.
ahead.
Don't even. I can't even.
My bad. Go
I
ahead.
take a 23andMe test, right? Look at both of you. Look at both of you.
Do you see where that guy's going?
Yep, the same spot.
No,
Oh,
he
he
to the left.
That's even more.
Okay,
sus.
look. I take a 23andMe test, right?
Uh-huh.
I spit in this tube, send it to whatever...
Oh, that guy's circling
Just
around.
listen to him.
Whoa!
What is he gonna do?
Don't yell at him to go if you won't
He's
stop
in his car.
interrupting
Go,
him.
Matt.
I take a 23andMe test, spit in a tube, send it to this facility. They package it up, they test it, they get the results. How do I find out not only like all this information about like where my native family is and all that, but like down to the specifics on where my great grandfathers grew up and shit?
It makes zero sense to me.
Absolutely no sense.
Also, I would hate to do that because I would hate to know. Like, I'm pretty sure they tell you what, like, diseases and ailments you're susceptible to. And it's like, I don't want to know what I could get. Let me just get it.
No, but they also, like...
That's so strange to me. Like, I would not want to know any information.
But you also just then find out you got mad
My thing is, if you know about the
Yes.
future... If you know about the future, you'd spend your whole life trying so hard to change
But, like,
it.
what if, like, you're related to a super cool historical figure?
Oh, high five, Nick?
Not anymore.
I didn't know
What if
that
you're,
was.
like, related to, like, a super cool historical
Then I'll
figure?
find out once I'm dead.
I am a super cool historical figure anyway. You ever think of it like that?
No.
Everyone is history, technically.
Correct. That's what
Everyone
I'm
is
saying.
making an impact enough to, like...
But, like, what if our...
It's crazy how one thing you do can totally alter everyone in this... Like, not everyone in this world, but, like, if I wanted to go
No,
to
it's
Target...
like the butterfly effect. I know what you mean. Like
If I wanted to go to Target and chuck a gallon of milk at an old woman and she like broke her head and like snapped her spine or something, and then imagine
no,
listen,
I hear
she
you.
goes to the doctor. Now her grandmother, her daughter
Oh my
realizes
God.
the story, scared to go to Target, never goes to Target again. But then like her uncle is like, oh, it's okay, and then like the doctor has like a near like close experience with her while
my
doing surgery.
God.
He goes home and tells his
my
kids.
God.
His kids get emotional and like grow up to
Oh
be
my
like
God.
some like. It's crazy.
Oh
like,
my
what
God,
one-
you're so right.
Like-
and I also think like,
like,
what
one
if
thing.
like same scenario?
Like if I just stop talking right now, the whole career could be different.
Yeah, but like if I said something, we could like blow up on like a TikTok and be like, oh my God, and like our world could be different. Depending on what you say. But also I think of like, imagine same thing, you threw like a jug of orange juice at an old lady's head.
Oh, so now
okay.
it's orange.
No,
Why
because
do we
listen,
gotta- 'cause now
listen,
the
'cause
orange
it could
juice
change
comes
it.
along. Now the orange juice comes
The
along.
orange juice, it could be
Responsible, not the
different.
milk
It could be
company.
different. You know what I mean?
Big change.
But also,
feel
like,
it'd be
I just imagine this. You take, like, an OJ. Like, I was thinking OJ because they have, like, the long...
Oh,
thing,
exactly.
and then, like,
Something you
like
could-
it looks kind of like a drum. Like those drums.
Yeah.
But anyways, you could take it and hit the old lady in the face.
Oh, we're not even throwing it anymore. We're just
Yeah, just, like, swinging. Whatever. And it, like...
I feel bad for the poor woman.
And it, like,
It's
breaks
a
open.
fake woman.
It's like, listen. And it breaks open, and she falls.
yeah.
And then someone could have been going to checkout and they see me do that and like, hey, stop, and run over and like go to help her. But then at checkout, they could have met like their like
Wife.
not only wife, but like he could have been like a scientist working on something that was super close to figuring it out, and he could have bumped into another scientist that would have helped him figure that out. And then the whole fucking
Oh my
cure
God,
for
that's
something.
crazy.
You know what I
that
mean?
one like gave me like
Because
chills,
anything
bro.
could happen. You could cause a complete shift, and that's why I think of like. We can dead ass. We have free will. Like if I wanted to, I could go into a Target and just lay down and go, ah! And I could affect everyone around me.
You wanna know what I think?
You know what I mean?
You
Like
wanna-
you have free will.
you wanna know what
I could go outside.
Nick, stop.
I just opened that door.
Shut the
That
door.
scared the shit out of me.
And look, and it scared him.
Shut the
And
door.
he didn't feel fear till I opened it. And then
Imagine
now,
I could go to a fucking.
You know what I
I could
mean?
go to a full field, acres on acres, and cut a blade of grass and alter something's life.
correct.
You wanna know?
Correct.
You wanna know something I want to start doing?
I feel like they're on to us, Nick.
You wanna know what I want to do?
Imagine like,
Hey, like you need
Hey!
to let him speak.
Go ahead.
You wanna know what I want to do? Go to the bank, get like $10 worth of pennies. Just get rolls of pennies, and just every once in a while, put a penny heads up on the ground and give people good
Make
luck.
someone stay. But it doesn't work if it's
Okay,
not
but
an
my
accident
thing
on
is
your
talking
part.
about the
They wouldn't
butterfly
know that.
effect thing. Listen,
But that's rude.
talking about the butterfly
No,
effect.
'cause it will work if they don't know.
Talking
If
about
they
the
think-
butterfly effect.
Yes.
Talking about
Hey, oh my God, no one's listening.
Listen.
Oh my God, shut the fuck up. I'd hate talking to a wall because a wall wouldn't respond. You can't say listen, you know?
Now, talk about the butterfly effect. What the government is doing that Nick is so close
Dude, my
to
hair, like,
is they're
hurts.
doing, like, they might not be, like, completely changing us or making us, like, alter our thoughts and
Stop
shit.
looking.
But
over
there's a
my
guy
shoulder. I
sprinting
don't
through the fucking
care.
parking lot, Matt. That's why I looked, if you
I don't
wanted
give
to
a
know.
fuck.
Okay, cool. I wanted to know where he was heading. The thing is, the government might not be, like, in full direct control to us, but they can alter the
Outcome of something.
they can alter the butterfly effect slightly.
Well, no, I
Like,
think they just
'cause
know what would trigger it. Like, we don't know who to hit with the OJ, you know, to affect
Yes.
someone's day.
We don't
They
know
would
the-
know the timing.
This is
like,
called the OJ theory by Chris and Nick Sturniolo.
This is
Or
called
milk.
the orange juice theory.
It's the target
I think
theory.
it's good.
I think this is called
No, it's just like the who to hit with the orange juice
Yes,
theory. Who
correct.
to hit
So
with
it's
the
like-
orange juice. Hold on, I gotta.
So
make an acronym.
basically,
Hold on.
listen, you make that, I'll speak. But basically, what we're saying is the government could do the slightest things and just really alter all of us.
This is called the Matthew.
And it's like, how many conversations do you have, like, in your whole life that nobody else?
WTO JT. So it's what jet.
Okay, but anyway,
WTH.
How many conversations-
WTO JT. Who to hit with
like,
the
if we
orange
didn't
juice
film
theory.
car videos, like, everyone's life could be different.
Correct. Or better. Sorry.
It could be better. Like, what if, like,
God.
instead of, like,
What if it like really affected someone's day?
well, it's all, like,
Well, if we
whatever.
did
But
calm
it's
the
all,
fuck
they're
down.
part of the system by watching the videos.
Correct.
This is just a crazy what if.
The whole life.
I think we should do
Our
another.
whole life
Can we
is a
film
crazy
another video
one.
like right now after this to like keep going? I'm feeling like ready to keep going.
Then write some stuff down and maybe we can. Yeah.
Okay, can we film another, please?
Like,
Like, I really trying to think more. Come on, like part two. What part? We haven't done a part 2 in so long, and it's already been like 25 minutes. Please.
No, we're not
It
right
could
now.
be 2 videos.
We go-
Please.
Oh, the milk. Don't
Don't hit anyone yet. Like, don't affect anyone yet.
And like, don't think about it too much. Like, if you're gonna go in line at Target, just go in line. Like, don't think about the.
Just don't do anything yet. Hold on.
Just
Give
wait.
us a week. We'll talk about it next week. Hold on.
We kissing, and then what you saying, how you miss me, yeah you miss me, and all the things that we did. We said we gonna travel from the islands to Madrid. We had a lot of plans, but they all disappeared. Why? Oh, because of some kids. But it's okay, cause I'm moving different. Don't be saying nothing when I'm posted with other bitches. Pour for my brothers.